Alright, here we go. I'm gonna try something new, never done a stream like this before. But I thought it'd be fun, you know. So I got this coloring book here from Walmart. Definitely something that's caught my eye a few times. And I've thought about getting, but it wasn't until recently where I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get it. I'm just gonna get it, and I think I can make something of it. I can do it on camera, save the video, maybe talk a little bit, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm excited. Got these 36 color pencils. I was kind of looking at the different kind of options to get, but I didn't want to get the one that was too big of a box because then there's too many options. That's too much colors, and then you're just overwhelmed with colors at that point. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing how my hands look okay on camera. I've never done this before. They look a little dry, honestly, but put a little bit of a warmer light on. Oh. Okay. Keep turning it off. Alright, that's pretty good. I mean, I don't know how my hands look anyway, but I just wanted to look okay on camera, not all fucking weird and scraggly. Whatever. But yeah, so I don't know what page I'm gonna do, honestly. This is a coloring book. I got advanced coloring, so you know what it is. It's advanced, alright? So I don't want to hear nothing. Let's see. Yeah, so there was a few different ones that I was looking at. They have this one. This was like with all the other like kid coloring books that have been there for a while, to be honest. Like these are next to all the pencils and everything. But I just thought I've seen that one so many times. I've seen it everywhere. This one like everywhere. But they also have some new ones on there. Like I had a whole display out. They have like a bunch of like Bibles and devotionals, and I looked at a bunch of those, and those are pretty cool. I've seen a bunch of those, looked through them, but the coloring books is what really caught my eye. And I looked at them. They had some X-Men ones, Stranger Things. They had a Clueless one, surprisingly enough, the movie from the 90s. I was like, out of all properties, it was that. There was also a Five Nights at Freddy's one. I thought about getting that one. That one would be pretty cool, but I don't know. It looks pretty detailed, to be honest. The Pokemon one looks simple. You know, there's not too much character design, too much going on in the character design, so I think it'd be easy and like simple. You know, something to just take your mind off things for just a moment. You know, just color some small things. I think something like that could be relaxing. But the other one that I saw, there was another Pokemon one. You know, it was double-sided. Like the pages were double-sided, and I was thinking, well, this one's at least single-sided, so I could at least not ruin the other side, you know. But the other one is also $12, so this is like more of an entry point one. If I wanna do more, I will. But I mean, this should be fine. Just to start, right? I like this picture, to be honest. It kind of caught me. Fire type. Gengar. Teamwork. I like that one, actually. I like that. That's just like a good one. That's just like a good one. I might do that one. I don't know which one I want to do first, though. You know, because I don't want to start with that one because it looks so good. I might mess it up. I want to start with like a simple one. Blastoise, okay. Then we got Snorlax over here. A bunch of little snacks. Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno. Okay, we got a Geodude. See what kind of colors we have. Let's bust out the colors. Okay, maybe I will put the white light on just for color representation, for accuracy. I guess we have to have color representation accuracy. Okay. Yeah, so I don't even know if we have that many browns, to be honest. I think in the what was it, the 50 pack, there's definitely the browns or whatever the bigger pack was that I decided not to get. There's definitely some like neutral colors in there, but here we got some pretty good vibrant colors. So this one's a Jigglypuff. I think that's cool. Bunch of different Jigglypuff. Might do those like different colors. I'm excited to do. Of course, I want to like stay true to the color schemes of them, but I want to do some also like color swaps. I think that would be really cool. Mew. Yeah, so I guess I'll just go through the whole book here, just a little start. Oh, this one's cool. Pikachu, I like that. The little stance, the little ready to fight stance, ready to, who knows, play. Ooh, this one's cool. Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise. Wow, that one's awesome. Gotta catch them all. So this book was in 2022. So I've seen it for a while, yeah. Pidgeotto. Ooh, might start here. Haunter, Ghastly, Gengar. Grass types. Can't get it open. I think that's it. All charged up. Poison type. Clefairy. Clefairy, 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 Clefairy. Clefairy says stop. Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon. This one's also really cool. So many different Pokemon here. Muck. Not an interesting one, but they're there. The normal type. Is normal type good? What does normal type mean? Just like a normal animal? Why is Lickitung a normal type? The rats I get. Cats. Birds. Those are like normal kind of things. Porygon? A normal type? for real? Ditto, a normal type, and Lickitung. Lickitung, Ditto, and Porygon are like the odd ones out. I mean, Jigglypuff is kind of normal. Who knows what kind of animal it is, but it's just like, I don't know, a singer? Alright. Got Venusaur. Pikachu, I choose you. I like this one. We might do that one to start. It's a simple one, right? There's a lot of Pikachu ones, so if I mess it up, it's gonna be okay. Tentacruel and Tentacool. Fighting type Pokemon, those are cool. Gotta catch them all, gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. I like that. I like the ones with the different Pokemon because I just know how colorful it can be. And that just, it's awesome. Like seeing it all blank right now. See how many I do. I like seeing it all blink. I like the back. I like the back as like a front cover. Front in the west, and the front in the east, I guess. Alright. I shall pick. I think this is pretty much like the front of the book for China. I mean, it kind of starts right here. And then it ends with like, I don't know. Who knows? I guess it start either way. Doesn't really matter. I guess I'll pull it out. I don't really want to do it in there, in the book. I didn't think too much of this through. Like, I don't know how like a surface to do this on, right? I mean, this desk is... It's alright, but I don't want to like... Not worry about the desk, but I just don't want to give this texture to the drawing. I might want to start here. Tentacool and Tentacool. I don't know why. It doesn't really. It's just something about it. I remember in the anime, that was one of the episodes that I had, but it's never really been like one that I liked. Oh. I guess that's why I'll do it first. The color changes so much in this camera. It's the light. Oh, this is stressful. Okay. And satisfying at the same time, but I got a little tear right there. It's okay, just don't look at it. Don't look at it. So worried about these kind of little imperfections all the time. But alas, just continue on. I think that'd be a perfect little board right here to stand on. Should I like tape it down or something? I think it'll be fine. Alright, Tentacool and Tentacool. Should I look at the color scheme? Should I stay true to the color scheme? I'll do a little reference. Might as well. Tentacool variations. Alright, so I see this one here, classic, yes, but there's a different kind here. Alright, so we got a few different ones. But the red and blue is, I mean, it's pretty classic, to be honest. Let's go ahead and pull it up. I just kind of want to put a little image up here. Just to keep the color steady or something, because it's just not like there's the blue light from the outside or whatever. It just keeps going off and on, and just like the color keeps changing or whatever. All right, everything's set up. I got my water. No, actually, I don't have my water. I don't have my water. Oh, wait. Oh my god. That was so dumb. I tried to show my water on camera and then I got water on my on the literal drawing. It dried off. Dried off pretty easily, to be honest. I don't know why I did that. I didn't even check if it was secure, but it dried off pretty easy, to be honest. This is, like, I don't know if this is coloring for like watercolor or what, but it's not too bad. That's why I don't have a nice keyboard no more, to be honest. I used to have a nice keyboard, one with a good split layout. I just have like a normal wired keyboard right now. It's numpad and everything. But the one that I did, the one I have now is just like the kind of like the cheapest option. But the one that I did have was like split, had like ergodynamic, had a little rest bar for your wrist. My favorite keyboard. I got it twice. The first time I got water on it. I spilled my own drink on it. The second time, same thing happened. And I don't know how this is the second time I didn't learn. I did think to be more careful, but just like one risk and that's it. You know, your keyboard's gone. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. And then like, and then in a blink of a moment, you're just kind of like, why did I do that? Why did I risk my keyboard for a drink? It was not worth it. But it's alright. I don't want to buy any other keyboard like that anyway. Alright, so let's go ahead and find the colors that we're going to use here. We'll set them out. I kind of want to be more dynamic with it. I don't want to just do straight one color. It is a little wet, a little bit. But we're gonna press on anyway, you know. I kind of want to be a little bit dynamic with the color. Don't want to just do it just so straight. Maybe I can do a little bit of purple, a little bit of pink in the hues, the blue and red. So first we gotta find the base blue and the base red. Okay. This one's base blue. Man, the camera is really just not doing the color correction justice here. I do have a light on my camera that is could balance it out a little bit. Might balance out the camera lighting. My phone's plugged in anyway. But yeah, that's the reason why I didn't have my first water. This water I have is my plastic gallon, but I have my 10 gallon, not 10 gallon, but it's like a metal gallon. It's holding my camera down right now, actually, my phone camera. Alright, so we got the bubbly blue, that's perfect. And then now we need a little bit of a lighter blue. Aqua. No, this is Aruba color. That's a good one. And let's go for a shift, a hue shift to, let's see what is this one, to Pretty Plum. All right. Okay, now we need the red color. Let's go ahead and get the base red right here. It's called just red. Alright, then we're gonna get, let's see, it's like a lighter red. Let's go ahead and do a lighter red. Let's go for like a pink shade. Kind of too light. Kind of too pink. We'll do the light pink and then we'll mix in some red in there. We'll find a way to make it work. It's more of a rose, so that should work. And then we'll do a darker burgundy kind of. What is this one? Red Hot Inferno. Alright. Those should be the colors. Let's go ahead and use them. I don't have, I guess I should have a pencil sharpener. I do, thank goodness. I mean, I don't have any pencils and I just bought this pack, so I'm kind of worried if I would or not. I don't know if I should turn up the music or not. I'm not like listening back to my audio, but whatever. I'll turn it back down. I don't want to have to speak so loud. And I think that should be good right there, you know? Whatever. I'll see it back. Maybe it might do this again, you know? So let's just go ahead and start with the blue. I'm gonna pull up this reference a little bit bigger. I am looking at the same screen. Alright. Okay. So all this is just blue, do blue, dark blue right here, and dark blue here. Alright, so let's go ahead and just outline with the purple then. Let's go ahead and do that dark outline, and then we'll start the rest. I'm so nervous, I haven't done this in so long. Just gotta start, I guess. Yeah, as I'm like putting the pencil to the paper, I'm realizing like, man, when was the last time I did something like this? I mean, I did like watercolor paint and stuff for a second. Still do sometimes. But no, never like this. I like this idea though. It's like the idea of like tracing something or within something, staying within the lines of something, kind of keeps you focused, keeps you engaged. You gotta like focus a little bit to get it just right. You know, you can't just do whatever as you could with like a blank canvas, say. And I've been learning a lot more lately to find the satisfaction in that, and to following the lines, and just kind of like with something like racing games. I've been playing some racing games, or just one racing game. I've been playing racing game lately, and it's fun. It's fun to optimize the path. You know, I'll do it over and over again just to make sure I can learn the track, get a good time. And then placing above other people is just secondary, but it's about that kind of path optimization. It's kind of just like investing yourself in that own way. Same reason why I like Sonic games. Kind of just, it's like a process. You learn the level, you learn the layout, and then you go back through it again, and with that knowledge, you know, do a little bit better, a little bit more tuned, refined. And I think it's fun. There's a fun to be had in that, into that trial and error kind of process, and just kind of following the process. You know, trusting the process, knowing that what you're supposed to be doing. It's just about trust in the process, you know. Try to remind myself of that. I'm gonna turn it up on my headphones. I like the way it's looking so far. The paper material is interesting. They're very smooth, very smooth. So I feel like I'm really like pressing pretty hard into it. I'm pressing pretty hard into it just to get like this like waxy coat on it, and trying to darken it too. The darkening's not really working, but going over it, that's why I'm going over it a bunch. I do kind of miss stuff like this, very tactile, very sensory. You know, I mean, I still kind of have this kind of creative urge and to do projects and creations and stuff like that. It's more just now like on the computer and digitally, but even then that can be a little bit taxing, just being so connected all the time. It's nice to just have a time to get away from that. Not that I really dread being connected all the time, but I think it's important to have a break away from that. Do something with your hands, a little bit with your senses. I really was wanting to do like something like this, like a live stream for painting a pot. I wanted to get a pot for my plant that I have outside, which is now dead. It's like a pretty much dead plant, and I never got the pot or the schedule to water it. Whenever I did get the plant, I bought the plant like in the springtime, and I got it from like this local plant shop. And the gardener lady that was out there at the time, she told me, I was asking her, I wanted to go to the local shop so I can have somebody that can ask questions to and know like what they're talking about, or them know what they're talking about. And so I was asking her about how it would do with low sunlight, or how it would fare, how it would fare with me, you know, if I could maintain it. Just think if it wasn't a high maintenance kind of plant. And she said that it would be very, very, very hard to kill this kind of plant. I can't remember what kind of plant it is that I got, but I guess I took it as a challenge or something, to be like, oh, I guess it'll be fine then. It'll be fine. The plant will be fine. I don't have to maintain it that much. It'll maintain itself. It's a plant. Now I guess I gotta water it like pretty consistently. It doesn't get natural water from the rain being sitting on my porch like that, but it gets sunlight. It gets enough sunlight. It's fine. Alright, I'm back now. I take my dog outside. Make sure she's okay. I think she's fine. She's acting weird though. Alright. Bubbly blue. I just gotta make sure my camera is not glitching out. Kinda is. Yeah, my dog's acting weird. I don't know, but she's fine. She's fine. You have to keep checking on her. Should have colored on this side, or stenciled on this side, because that actually has stickers. So I need a smooth surface. Side's already been colored on. Gotta do this one down here now. Yeah. This one was the same, I don't know. I don't know what color I want to do this part. Like the, do I want to do a black? No. I was supposed to be talking to in this, but I guess I'm not talking too much. Whatever. I don't know how long I'm gonna do this for, to be honest. I think I've been doing this for an hour already. I've been doing it where I've started streaming an hour. I don't know how long I've been coloring actually. After it took me some time to get settled, find the right stuff. I kind of wanted to do this a while ago. I mean, earlier in the day for sure. But I mean, I guess I could have always done this a long time ago. But I'm glad I'm doing it now, to be honest. Very soothing. I mean, I kind of just lost myself for a second, you know. For a while, I've been very content, very quiet. After I went outside to check on my dog, I just kind of got worried. I was just hoping she was okay. Kind of got within myself a little bit. But she's good, Just stuff like that concerns me. But helping this stuff, I guess, helps, you know, staying within the lines, keeping calm. It really does help. I'm doing this right here. It does kind of hurt my hand a little bit, to be honest. Just doing it so hard. I mean, I've been told I hold a pencil weird. I bet everybody can see that now. But this kind of hurt my hand a little bit. But I mean, I could definitely see myself doing more of this. Maybe, I don't know, maybe get one of those hand braces or something. Not because my hands look weird or nothing. No, not. But because just for sustainability. I feel like that could help. Maybe relearn to hold a pencil. Maybe relearn some new techniques to color, shade, do some different stuff like that. You can definitely see all the etchings in this book that I've been putting in. I didn't think that much through. Maybe I can also get a little pad that will not take in such indentions. I don't know what that would be. A clipboard? I'll have to look into that. Maybe also look into other things I could do to add to this kind of stream setup. That way I can do stuff like this but still feel like I'm not just completely wasting my time to make something of it, you know. Keep it, hold it, even for as long as that may be, you know. Just, I like the idea of, you know, I don't like this red. It's kind of contrasting really hard against the pink and the harsh burgundy, but go through it. I like the idea of saving myself in videos, saving pieces of me in time, in moments in time, through videos. I think that's something special that I've kind of grown fond of over the years, especially when I was really young. I kind of got fond of video cameras. I started wanting to get a video camera, a home video camera, just to capture moments. I thought that was really cool. Less so being a filmmaker to create fiction, stuff like that. More of a documentarian, just kind of documenting things through the way I see them through my eyes. And I thought that was really interesting. The movie that actually got me into that was, funny enough, Chronicle. It's a found footage movie about these young teenage boys who find this power, and then what they do with that power is really telling. But it's a found footage film, so he holds camera. And one of the lines in that movie actually stuck with me for a while, a really long time. To this day, I still think about it. And that line was the character, I forgot his name, but Dane DeHaan's character, holding a camera. He gets a camera, and that's how the movie starts. He's just kind of filming everything. I forgot why he said he wanted to do it, but he just kind of wanted to film everything and it opened my perspective up. That's not even the right color I wanted to use. It opened my perspective up to that idea. And one thing that he said was like, his cousin says to him in the film, like, don't you think that holding that camera around, carrying that camera around with you is like kind of putting space between you and people, like like an obstacle in the way of people, you and people. And then he says that's kind of the point. And I thought that that stuck with me. That kind of really stuck with me. The idea of kind of like just being like a documentarian, you know, just capturing, observing, really, but not really like participating in. I think that's interesting, but I've learned to like turn that kind of around into the love for documenting my own process, things that I do, things that I create, even if it's just like a coloring page, captured in time, with my thoughts, my journals, my open ideas, something like that can stick in a video, and that could outlast me, you know, because these thoughts are ephemeral, just talking off the cuff, speaking out in the wind, into the void. Could be all for nothing, but maybe one day, somewhere, someone make something of it, you know. And I think that's interesting to be able to do. Capture gameplay footage, be able to hold that. What color am I gonna do these? Capture gameplay footage, be able to like archive my entire gameplay with the game. I think that's like something really special too. I like doing that. I have to go for a new color. Color, I don't want to use a dark neutral color because I've already done too much purple over here, so it can't be purple, you know? Can it? What if we just go for the lightest purple we can find? I think it could be purple, but it has to stay light. It has to stay light. This is pretty plum and this is purple right here. So I think what I'm gonna do, the purple is darker, so I'm gonna outline everything with the purple to make it contrast stand out more, and then I'll go over the tentacles with the plum. That should be right. Another thing that I like about this is being able to just like work through a process without having to overthink it too much. You know, a lot of times I do overthink a lot of things, to my own detriment, of course. More than I know, I can't even imagine. I'm assuming, but it's just a process learning to overcome that kind of overthinking, not trying to bury yourself too deep in thought, but to make something of it. That's what I'm trying to do, at least, you know. I mean, I've done many journals. I've wrote to myself many times, like private notebooks, journals, and all that kind of stuff. I've done that. I've been like a big proponent of journaling for years, since I can remember, to be honest, since my adolescence. So that was a really helpful kind of experience that you could give to yourself. Not only give to yourself, but like you kind of owe yourself to just kind of find your own truth within that honest reflection of journaling. But I've done that for many years to myself in private. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like maybe just being a bit more open with those kind of experiences could be useful to someone else, be helpful, you know. Never thought about it that way, but maybe I should. Maybe I should be more, I don't know, open to that. More forgiving of myself. Not just so like hard on myself, I guess. But that's why I think doing something like this helps, because not overthinking it, you know, just kind of going in the flow. It's easy, it's fun, it's tactile. Really satisfying. I'm liking this color coordination that I got going on. This purple is really making everything else pop. I think that the black and gray is not really doing it for me on the original design, so gotta add my own flair to it, gotta touch it up a bit, you know. Again, never really been fond of this Pokemon at all in the slightest. It's just a unique design among the other ones, I think. I wonder if that's coming up on my mic. The kids that are playing outside, they're like right outside there. Alright, gotta make this darker too. Alright, so I found this deeper purple so I can make the tentacles a lighter purple. Just like a muted purple maybe. A very, very light muted purple, so we definitely have to darken the rest up so it doesn't blend. Alright, let me check my phone, make sure I'm not getting any text messages. I gotta text my cousin. Gonna go get a haircut. Hopefully today. I don't want to have to put it off till tomorrow. I mean, ideally, I wanted to get it cut on Friday, but I don't want to push it, because if I can't make it tomorrow, then that'll suck. That'll suck. I just really want to get my haircut. Alright. Pretty plum right here. Yeah, we're gonna go real light with these, real light. But I don't know, there needs to be like a contrast with the back. Just, I don't know, it's just white. Just white. I don't want to go too light because it needs to really pop out. But they're there, they're there. Like not even coming up. You think it's hard to see on camera? I can't even see it. Right here. I need to do a harder color. Alright, yeah, should be good. I'll just do the bottoms darker, that way I just don't have to risk so much exposure here. There's so many tentacles. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's more. There's more I missed. I don't know how well you can see the color, how well it's gonna come up there. Kind of like a light purple to dark at the end. That's it. There it is. Honestly, I want to do another one, but I think it would take me too long. So I guess I'm just gonna do a one and done today. I don't know what kind I would do even next time, but I mean, this was really cool. Maybe I could just do all the little details and stuff just to finish it out. Don't know what kind of I'll do next time. Normal type, that was cool. A lot of different colors. Maybe I'll do a muck, you know? Maybe I'll do that one. I feel like I could just do... It's kind of a boring Pokemon, but that's why I feel like I'll do some just random colors. So I'm kind of more excited for now, just to do random colors on these. Just whatever kind of colors I can. Just palette swap them. Of course I want to stay true to some of them, but I think palette swapping will be fun. Maybe like a... I don't know. Some interesting colors here. I'm definitely thinking some things coming to mind. After coloring that one page now, I'm kind of like coloring these in my mind. Just like thinking like, oh, I can do this color, these. I can do this kind of color palette for these. This kind of color palette here. This kind of whatever, you know? I like that one. These are cool too. Psyduck. Jigglypuff. So many cool ones. Blastoise. That one's so cool. Teamwork. Oh my god, that one's awesome. I'm gonna have to do that one in like the original colors, of course. That one's just like too cool not to. I love the Butterfree's in there. Like Eevee, I get included within like the starters lately, but Butterfree is like, that's awesome. Butterfree really fills out that page. It's awesome. Gengar. Fire type. Those are awesome. Definitely gonna be using a lot of red there. A lot of red and orange. This is awesome. I would love to do that one. Fire type. Nice, dude, nice. That's it. That's not who I texted. Who is that? Okay, I didn't see a text from. Do I want to do the bubbles? I really don't want to start committing to like doing all that kind of work for each one, but no, I can't. I don't really want to. What is bubbles? I'll do this. I'll color this. There needs to be someone else. I don't want to do the name. I don't know. I'll do this little badge here. We'll just do this Aruba. I thought it was Aqua at first. Aruba. Alright. Yeah, so this was my first live stream of me doing any kind of like crafting stuff, I think. I don't think I've done anything like this before, but I like this. You know, I got the camera set up top. I use my phone, so it kind of like does put me on my phone for a little bit. I do need to like look at getting an actual camera, so I don't have to use my phone, so I can still text people when I'm live streaming. I don't have to just like go dark. That's like the whole idea of live streaming too, so I don't have to like be so isolated. Just do this kind of stuff and still stay in touch, stay a little connected, and have other people connect to me in a way, you know, whether it be small or what. It's still me, it's still who I am. And so I like this. I'm coming to this idea of it's kind of like living my true self, living my honest self, and just doing simple stuff like this for myself that's small but goes a long way, you know? Just simple stuff goes a long way. It's the little things in life. And so just trying to be more mindful of those things, trying to comprise my day, my life, my experiences of more things that are benefiting to me, but also give back, that I can also give back to others, not so self-contained, but in ways that I can push forward, whether it be through spoken message or act, physical act. It's all the same to me, you know? So this is just the first step to continuing on, making this a more of a idealized process, a ritual, if you will, a practice. Well, practice won't make perfect. It'll make practice makes, I don't know, patience. Something philosophical. Whatever, I'm getting tired of myself. Pick up again next time. Maybe do the different drawing. Who knows what I'll do next time? Who knows what you'll see me doing next time? I don't even know. I like to think I have an idea, but taking it all day by day, figuring new steps out of the way. This is just something I've done new, something I haven't done before. Enjoyed it, gonna do it again, but still not gonna close myself off from other new things, especially by taking up time with this. Not gonna close myself off to other new experiences, but still stay open to new experiences and creating new rituals and things for myself to find solace in for myself and offer something for others. Anyways, that's that. Until next time, peace.